Yo, it's Hip Hop DJ Eternal 88. What's going on, y'all? Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe, and hit the subscribe so when I drop a video, you get notified. All right, y'all, we got some breaking news, some real big deal type of shit. Zipwitthedrip drops the bomb and proves his point and makes everybody that said he was capping look crazy as hell when Zipwitthedrip exposed Bimmy. We're going to get into how Zipwitthedrip was telling the truth the whole time, y'all. But first, before we get into that, I want to say rest in peace to Suave Drilly. He was shot and killed. If you don't know who Suave Drilly is, he's an NYC, New York City drill rapper. He was shot and killed outside his parole office today. I'm assuming that's what it's looking like. And I guess he was part of a team, like Drilly was their names. It was a bunch of guys with Drilly at the end of their name, so that must be their gang. I'm not too sure about the details of it all, but I do know that Suave Drilly and all these guys were trolling Lil Tjay's friend, Smelly, who died over 9 years ago. He was killed, I think, over a bike, these guys were trying to say, which I'm not sure if that's the truth. I'm just saying what the Drilly guys were saying about Lil Tjay's homie. I guess these are Lil Tjay's ops. These are Lil Tjay's ops. So after hearing the news of Suave Drilly getting unalived, Lil Tjay hops on Instagram and posts a picture of a chain, him holding a chain, trolling Suave Drilly's death. Basically, because he trolled his friend's death. You know what I mean? The Suave Drilly dude trolled his friend's death. So Lil Tjay's trolling his death. And that's how it goes. You know what I mean? Not saying I agree with it, but that's what it is, y'all. But rest in peace to the Suave Drilly guy. Never heard any of his music. I'm not a big NYC drill fan. I like the main guys like K-Flock and TJ, and 5EO, Pop Smoke. I like all the main guys. I'm not really into it real deep because to me, they all kind of either sound like K-Flock or Pop Smoke. You know what I mean? Then you got, of course, your guys like A Boogie and TJ and Chef G and, you know what I'm saying, 5EO and Sleepy Hollow. You got all your drill guys like that, but I feel like for the majority, a lot of them sound like either Pop Smoke, rest in peace, or K-Flock, free K-Flock. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. Maybe I could be wrong, but that's just how I feel. But either way, rest in peace to him. And Lil Tjay was definitely trolling him right away. So moving on. Tee Grizzley, y'all. We got big news on Tee Grizzley. Before I get into that, though, Lil Baby unfollowed Lil Durk on Instagram. And fans noticed this and posted it because Lil Baby just liked an NBA Youngboy post with an NBA Youngboy song playing. Fans noticed that he liked that. And I put that in my video yesterday. Go check it out. But either way, now he's unfollowed Durk. And then Thug was supposed to be linking up with NBA Youngboy. Everybody loves NBA Youngboy right now. He's the fucking man right now. Every rapper's posting his music, which you never really seen that, especially when Durk was around. Youngboy is that guy right now, y'all. Youngboy and Rod Wave are leading the new school, if you ask me. That's just how I feel. I could be wrong, but that's how I feel. But not everybody feels that way, and not everybody's going to switch on Durk. Tee Grizzley being one of them, y'all. Check this out. Let's get it.
Be cruising. I'm going to check on that shit, bro. We about to try all that shit. Man, turn that shit off, man.
Who just
Talk to my nigga Juice WRLD, though, man.
So Tee Grizzley ain't switching sides on Durk. He said, turn that. That was a song playing with NBA Youngboy and Juice WRLD. Rest in peace, Juice WRLD. And Youngboy's part came on, and Tee Grizzley said, turn that bullshit off, but rest in peace, Juice WRLD, though. You know what I mean? So, like, he showed love to Juice, but he's still not messing with NBA Youngboy. Guess his brother, for real, is Lil Durk. So he's one of the only rappers out here keeping it solid with Durk. I gotta say that, man. anybody who ain't from Chicago, Tee Grizzley's the one keeping it solid, man. So I respect it, to be honest with you. I do. I mean, you know, that's just, most people probably think Durk ain't never coming home, so they're like, I might as well be cool with Youngboy instead of being cool with him, which is weird for Lil Baby especially, because Lil Baby has a full project with Lil Durk that's actually a fucking classic. Voice of the Heroes is an incredible album. You know what I mean? But Lil Baby also has songs with Youngboy that are really fucking great back in the day too. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But he did pick sides. That's what it was. But Lil Baby was rocking with Durk, not Youngboy. Now he switched sides back to Youngboy. Seems like that's what it looks like, right? But shout out to Tee Grizzley for keeping it official. Now, getting into what we're getting into, y'all. And let me know if y'all think Durk's ever coming home in the comment section, or you think he's done. Please let me know what y'all think in the comment section. But here's what we're really here for. 2 years ago, this is breaking news, though. We're going to get into why it's breaking news in a minute. But 2 years ago, y'all, do y'all remember this right here? This is Zipwitthedrip when he first started. This is a little over 2 years ago when he first started exposing Bimmy Antney for being a confidential informant on the Supreme team, y'all. Let's get it.
Yo, man, how you duck 2 federal indictments when you was the head lieutenant of the Supreme team? You in all of the big major pictures, them niggas got your light-skinned ass, no hair on your face. You there in the pictures. But when the feds come, they don't want to talk to you. When the feds came, they ain't want to talk to you. Well, when they came and got Preem on that first indictment, they ain't want to talk to you. And you was the head lieutenant. You had all them blocks on Sufton.
And not only did Zipwitthedrip expose him on his YouTube channel, but he also went on a YouTube channel that Bimmy was actually on and confronted him like a man. Check this out, y'all. Let's get it.
Bro, listen, bro. Niggas got shot in that pump. And they saying that you said you saw Troy. You said you saw Troy.
Who I said that to? Who I said that to? Who I said that to?
Hey, yo, man, that's the indictment numbers, bro. You ain't.
All right, we're gonna pull that up. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Let me say something to you. Let me say something to you. That you don't know. Hold on. Let me tell you something. Oh, bro, we can't. Bro, we're gonna talk, or we're gonna talk over each other. You know what I'm saying? Like you talking about a real nigga here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's sucking shit.
You got your man, hold up. And your man is on his platform talking about me like a dog.
Yo, listen. That's that man. That had nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me.
I don't gotta
So when I said something to him about it, hold on, bro. I'm not gonna argue with you, nigga. I'm a man. I'm not gonna argue with you.
Real nigga. Who you think your name in paperwork? It's hard to tell you a real nigga.
Now, the reason all this is so important, right, is because a documentary dropped. Gerald Prince Miller was released from prison not that long ago, had a welcome home party. We'll talk about the doc in a second, but he was had a welcome home party. He was part of the Supreme team. Bimmy did not attend the welcome home party. In all these years, he's been saying he's not a snitch. He's not a confidential informant. He's none of that. He brags about all the money he made and all this shit. And Zip called it out. Like, why were you at the welcome home party? And Bimmy went crazy, was snapping out, calling dudes all types of names. And he was drunk and just, you know, he was pissed off that Zip called him out about it. And he tried to make up some dumb excuses and shit. But now a documentary called The Supreme Truth, Proof of Innocence has dropped. And Zipwitthedrip finally should be getting his flowers, y'all. Y'all should be apologizing to Zipwitthedrip for getting mad at him, for exposing this man, and for not backing him up. People should be apologizing to Zipwitthedrip and giving him his flowers, because he kept it 100 all along, y'all. And right here goes the proof. Let's get it.
The Gerald Prince Miller page right now, they said it was a documentary dropping on October 15th, 2025. I spent my money on that. And look what I found, y'all.
And, you know, he goes away on conspiracy charges.
He had been arrested and prosecuted based on a search of a premises that he was in.
These were dirty cops who were working with a dirty, lying CI. Sergeant Foster and Myron Cherry both lied under oath just to try to arrest me. James Bimmy Antney has been a CI for over 40 years. Bimmy is the CI they described in this search warrant affidavit and lies that 2 people were kidnapped and beaten in near death. It was a lie. When they did the search, no evidence of a kidnapping existed. This is what informants do. They lie. And the police and prosecutors don't care. They just want to win no matter what.
Ultimately, they threw out the search, but now the federal...
I remember when I first got on the internet and I said, Bimmy been a snitch since 1995. I remember when one of them old niggas from the Supreme team called me on the phone like, I love what you doing out here, but you wrong, nigga. I said, I'm wrong? He said, yeah, you said he been a rat since 95. He ain't been no rat since 95. He been a rat since 85. And that's what Supreme talking about.
So if you don't know, that's Supreme. That's Kenneth Supreme McGriff himself from prison on a new documentary, The Supreme Truth, Proof of Innocence. Gerald Prince Miller is promoting it on his Instagram. Go check that out. Make sure y'all go cop it. I know they're charging a little bit. I don't know. It's not a lot, you know what I mean? But it's definitely a part of history for New York City, you know what I'm saying? And Bimmy has finally been exposed. And Zipwitthedrip kept it so solid that whole time. He's just now pretty much saying dudes from the Supreme team were calling him saying, we love what you're doing and all this. I don't know if he said that back then. But that's just, I don't know if Zip said that before, but it's ill that he's saying it now. Because people doubted Zip. And we're saying that Zip was lying. There was even guys, you heard the guys in that video, there was even guys sent, like backing Bimmy up, saying, nah, that paperwork's fake, all this other shit. It kind of made Zip look crazy. So I feel like all the people that made Zip look crazy should definitely get online now and apologize to Zip. Admit that they was wrong, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't think Supreme would be saying something like this if it wasn't true, you know what I'm saying? What do y'all think? Let me know in the comment section. And I want to say shout out to Zipwitthedrip, incredible content. I know he's going to go super viral with that shit. Make sure y'all go check that out. The whole video is dope as fuck. And Zip, you know, he's a good commentator and he's a great content creator. And he's even been doing some new shit on his channel, and I salute him and appreciate the content, you know what I'm saying? But make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. Make sure y'all leave a comment. Please leave a comment and follow me on IG. We out.